Welcome to another video, and today we're discussing how to find your sound. Right? This is something that could take years to do, years of practice, years of getting to know your own music. So I'm not saying I have the direct answer for you in this video, but I've got some techniques that you can use that will help you find it much faster, that will lead you in the right direction. Right? The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is to go off what you naturally already have. Right? What I mean by this is that you already talk different from other people. You already have a unique voice. You already sound different when you're talking. You already have a unique personality, even if you don't think it, because you don't show it. You're not yourself around people, but you already have a unique personality, right? And I want you to start using this when you're spitting. Right now you don't, because when you spit, you probably spit like over Grime MC spit, because you spent years listening to over Grime MCs, and obviously that's going to influence you. When you first start spitting, you're going to sound a little like them, but that's fine. But now when you start spitting, I want you to realize that's what you're doing. I want you to start obviously bringing more of yourself when you're spitting, using your unique way of talking, your unique personality, right? And there's millions of MCs that do this, or not millions, but you know what I'm saying. Let me give you some examples, and if you don't know any of these MCs, I suggest you check them out. So MCs like Mr. Traumatic, Devilman with a phone set, you get a boom my long tongue, then chung wing sang, President T. Enough of these guys can't do it like me, because I'm raising the levels. Right, that was a terrible President T impression, but you know what I mean. And even Gigs, when he occasionally jumps on grime beats, right? When he jumps on grime beats every now and then, he keeps that same way of delivering his bars, that same tempo, that same flow, that same voice that we all know Gigs for, right? So things like that, right? These MCs, instead of suppressing the way they sound, trying to change it, they actually amplified it, right? They made it their own, right? And they was able to get their own rapping style, their own MCing style out of that. So what I want you to do is not to suppress your own weirdness or try to change your voice. Instead, I want you to try and focus on improving your voice, focus on improving your weirdness, amplifying it and using it to find your unique MCing style, your unique sound in grime, right? And the second way that you can speed up finding your sound is by experimenting with different types of instrumentals, right? Instead of sticking to one particular type of instrumental all the time, experiment with different types, right? So instead of just sticking to the new school grime beats, use old school grime beats, use the trappish sounding grime beats, use a grime / dubstep sounding grime beat, right? And stuff like that. Keep just trying these type of different instrumentals, because there's loads of variety, different instrumentals that can be put into the bracket of the genre of grime that you can try, and maybe you might sound awesome on one type of instrumental, but you don't sound quite up to par on the other type. So keep trying, keep experimenting with this until you find the right beat for you, that brings out you, that you resonate with, that brings out your sound, right? And the third and last thing you're going to want to do to find your sound is ask yourself some specific questions, right? And these questions will help you towards finding your sound. Questions like, what do you really enjoy doing with your music, right? Is it storytelling? Is it writing war dubs? What is it that you enjoy doing when you're writing your bars, when you're working with your music, right? Ask yourself questions like these. And also, what type of tracks stand out to you? Is it the bouncy tracks that get you all energetic and get your body bouncing and your head bopping? Right? Whatever it is, right? Just keep writing answers to these questions, and out of these answers more questions will come, and out of these questions more answers will come. And whatever answers you get, let that really lead you in the right direction towards finding your sound, right? But that's it for me today. Appreciate everyone that watches, everyone that subscribes. Thank you for the support. And also, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to be doing a mini series on how to improve your flow, because that topic seems to be one that a lot of you want to learn. I was meant to get on it soon, but I just haven't been around getting it done. So next video should be the first video on that series, and I'll see you then.